Let's see how to graph some functions here. We are given a function, input is x. Choose radical x, then we get output y. Okay. So if you input 0 here, you put all the inputs on the left-hand side. That's your x. And you put all the output on the right-hand side. X is 0, radical 0 is 0. X is 1, radical 1 is 1. X is 4, radical 4 is 2, because 2 squared is 4. Okay, 1 squared is still 1. 0 squared, 0 times 0 is still 0. If input 9 here, radical 9 is 3. It's because 3 squared is 9. Okay. So 0, 0 together will be a point. 0, 0. 1, 1. 1, 1. X is 4. Y is 2. So 4, 2. 9, 3. X is 9. Y is 3. So 9, 3. You have a 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So use a smooth curve to connect all these 4 points together. You will have a graph. Okay. So you can choose more points, but in this case, if you choose, let's say, 16, then you need a long paper on the right-hand side, wider paper. Like you can see here clearly is that the domain x has to be non-negative. Okay, x must be greater than or equal to 0. So all the points from this 0 to the right-hand side. Now let's see how to graph this one. F of x equals radical 1 minus x. Please note, inside the radical sign, the expression has to be non-negative. Can be 0. Okay. So this requires that 1 minus x has to be positive or 0. So you put greater than or equal to 0. Now, both sides you may add x. Then you cancel positive, negative x. Left-hand side, you only have 1 left. Right-hand side, 0 plus x is 0. So 1 is greater than or equal to x. Or another way of writing this is that x is less than or equal to 1. We like to put a big number on the right-hand side, smaller number on the left, because that would be consistent with the picture. You see, smaller number 1 is always on the left-hand side of 2. Okay, negative 2 is smaller than negative 1, so all the time you put smaller number on the left, big number on the right. Okay, now let's see how to graph this one. X must be less than or equal to 1. So the number you put into this expression, you don't want to put a number greater than 1. Okay, you may start with 1. Start with 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Radical 0 is 0. And then you may input 0 there. You input 0 there, 0 there. 1 minus 0 is 1. Radical 1 is 1. So you have 1, 0, 0, 1. Now all the number again you plug in should be less than 1. So you want to go to the left hand side. You may choose -3. 1 minus -3 is +4. Negative is going to be positive. Okay, so 1 plus 3 is 4. Choose radical sign. Radical 4 is 2. So you have a -3 and 2 is another point. Similarly, you can input -8 here, and 1 minus -8 is +9. Radical 9 is 3. So you have a -8, 3, the fourth point. You may choose more points, okay, but at least 4 or 5 points you should choose. Here we have 4 points. Now, -8, 3, from 0 to -8. -8 is for x. And then 3 units up. So -8, 3 is 1 point. -3, 2, -1, 2, 3, 2 is another point. Okay? And then 0, 1, x is 0, y is 1. You see all the points on y-axis with x value, x coordinate 0. Okay? So 0, 1 is this point. 0, 1, 0, 1. 1, 0, y coordinate is 0. It shows the point is on x-axis. Okay? So 1, 0, 1, 0, this point. You have 4 points with a smooth line. To connect all those points, you will have a graph. Okay? This is basically how to graph functions. You need to find out correct input and then correct outputs. Put together will be the points, and connect all the points with a smooth curve, and then you will have the graph of the function. Okay, see you next time.